Welcome back to Where is the Money? So restaurant prices, no surprise, is outrageous these days. If fast food prices are high, restaurant prices are right around the same level, if not more, for casual dining. Panera, BJ's, Chili's, Applebee's, these mid-tier casual restaurants are still expensive.
Food is expensive these days, especially when you're dining out.
Latest consumer price index shows food away from home rose 3.9% year over year, and full-service restaurant price increases far outpaced overall inflation.
Eating out is expensive, we all know that.
Many customers are downsizing. A new survey of 1,000 diners in the U.S. found almost half of adults, 44%, are ordering off the kids' menu.
Of course, yeah. I love when they have a kids' meal option.
How can we afford to go out and eat at this rate? I went to Joey's last weekend and I had dinner with my friend. I haven't seen her in a while and I don't go out to dinner that often. I ordered this tuna burger, which sounded divine. I was so excited to try it. I substituted a garden salad instead of fries because I wanted something a little bit lighter. Got the burger. It's a big burger. It was delicious. The salad was honestly so mid. I could have done without the salad, but I got my bill and I could not believe how much I had dropped for a burger and a salad. I spent $41 with tip on my burger with a salad, and I did not order a drink. I told my roommate and she's like, "Did you order a drink?" I said no. I got a tuna burger and a salad, and it's because the tuna burger was $29. And then to substitute a garden salad was $4 extra. And then I tipped her 20%, I think, because she was so nice and I really liked her and she was very genuine and down to earth. I think you should tip your servers. But at this rate, I'm not going to be able to afford to tip or be able to afford to go out to eat if I'm spending $40 for a simple burger and a salad. Like, that's actually insane, and it's not even a fine dining restaurant.
So this lady says she went to a casual restaurant, just a mid-tier restaurant, local place, haven't been out for a while, and spent $40 on a burger, tuna burger, and a substitute salad. No drink, no alcoholic beverage, no dessert, just tuna burger, salad, no fries, no drink, none of the extras. And with her tip, obviously she's going to include the tip, $40. Does that sound reasonable to you? Does that sound a little expensive to you? It sounds a little expensive to me, but you tell me. Are restaurants getting expensive where you are? Let's talk about it.
Outback Steakhouse abruptly closed 21 restaurants last month. The company disclosed the closures in its earnings report today. It said another 22 more locations will close over the next 4 years. Outback has been struggling for the past 2 years. Outback has 670 U.S. locations, remaining about 10% less than a decade ago.
So restaurants are not only struggling because of the high prices, but now because of the tariffs, they're getting increased prices on soy, on food, on vegetables, on all kinds of things that we really don't grow to enough volume in the U.S., so we have to import. So all of those additional costs is coming down to the restaurant. So it costs more to keep the same items on the menu, even though it's a popular item. So even with that into account, that's only part of the picture. The restaurants are also getting squeezed by the lack of distribution of money and wealth for the consumer. Let's break that down.
The reason restaurants are struggling is because they're expensive and people don't have money. But there is a more specific thing happening. It's not that nobody has money. I mean, there are rich people. The problem is that rich people can only be in one place at a time. They only eat dinner once a night. I mean, if 10 people have $100,000, that's going to be 10 dinners. But if one person has $1 million, that's going to be one dinner. They might spend a little bit more, but it's going to be at one place. My point is that when money gets concentrated at the top, you end up with less customers. And a healthy economy doesn't just need money, it needs volume. The money has to circulate for the economy to grow. I mean, the stock market just hit an all-time high. But if you're watching this, you probably don't feel rich. because 90% of stocks are owned by 10% of people. Meaning that when the market goes up, you don't end up with more people going to restaurants. You end up with less, because all of that money is just sitting in stocks. It's not circulating. Think about Floyd Mayweather. He's always posting videos of him buying dumb stuff, clothes and watches. But I mean, compare Floyd Mayweather to Elon Musk. Elon Musk wears clothes that he got for free. He sleeps in his office. Floyd Mayweather, for all of his faults, at least his money is circulating back into the economy. Elon Musk's money is just sitting in Tesla stock. It's not helping anybody. I mean, think about when working people get unexpected money and a stimulus check or a bonus. The question they ask each other is, what are you going to spend yours on? Because that's what working people do. When rich people get unexpected money, they just pile it on top of the money they already have. I mean, rich people are always lecturing everybody else about buying lattes. But the economy is lattes. That's what everything is. The reason you're rich is because of lattes. If we stop buying, then this whole thing collapses.
So if the money is concentrated at the top and you have 10 people at a restaurant table, 3 of those people might make $50,000 a year. 3 of those people might make over $100,000 a year, and the rest might be millionaires. It's not gonna be that drastic of a difference far as the total of what the restaurant is gonna receive for those items, because those wealthier people may purchase a few more items, but they're not buying absorbently more than the cost of the item. So that translates to about the same as any consumer. Which, if that situation only happens once a week, and then everybody else only come once every 3 weeks because they can't afford it, they're still losing money. So as the layoffs continue, as the wealth distribution gets more concentrated at the top, as food gets more expensive, groceries get more expensive, as the cost of living gets more expensive, as all of these other facets of the cost of living gets more expensive, yes, restaurants will struggle more and go out of business, but they're not alone. It's not just the restaurants, it could be the retail stores, it could be a number of different other industries. Where do we go from here? How many more restaurants is going to close? How many more large family staples in the community are going to close down because they can't keep up with the rising costs that they can no longer pass on to us? You tell me. Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Where is the Money? Talk to you soon.